All chosen ones, you absolutely need to hear this before tomorrow. Stop what you are doing and listen with your entire being. Because what is unfolding between October 11th and October 14th, 2025, is not just another energetic shift. It is a quantum recalibration of your soul's entire operating system. The next 4 days are not a gentle cosmic breeze. They are a galactic tidal wave, and most of the world will be completely oblivious, swept away by currents they cannot see or comprehend. But you are not most people. The very fact that this message has found its way to you is your final confirmation. You have been prepared for this. Your entire life, every moment of feeling different, of knowing there was something more beneath the surface of reality, has been leading you to this precise 4-day window. The recent full moon was not the main event. It was the precursor, the overture, the cracking of the cosmic egg. The real potent life-altering energy is what comes now, in the sacred echo, in the reverberation that will rewrite your spiritual DNA. This is a critical warning and an urgent invitation. What you do, think and feel over the next 96 hours will lock in a timeline for the rest of your life and beyond. The universe is holding its breath, waiting to see what you will choose. Do not take this lightly. The veil is thinner than it has ever been, and the energies pouring onto the planet are raw, untamed, and intensely creative. This is the moment where you either become the master of your reality or a victim of its chaotic unfolding. Let's be clear about the grand illusion that traps so many awakening souls. The world looks at a full moon as a peak, a climax of energy that then gently fades away. They feel the intensity, the heightened emotions, the strange dreams, and then as the moon begins to wane, they breathe a sigh of relief and assume the energetic storm has passed. This is a profound and dangerous misunderstanding, especially now. What we just experienced was the striking of a divine tuning fork. The full moon in Aries was a blast of pure initiatory fire, a cosmic declaration of I am. It was designed to shatter your illusions about who you are, to burn away the false masks and the limiting identities you have carried for lifetimes. But the sound of that strike, the pure raw frequency, is almost too powerful for the human vessel to fully integrate in a single moment. It creates a shockwave. What is happening now, from October 11th through the 14th, is the arrival of the sound itself, the sacred harmonics, the decoded information carried on the waves of that initial blast. This is the integration window. This is when the raw power of the cosmos is translated into a language your soul can understand and your body can embody. To ignore these 4 days is like witnessing a lightning strike and then walking away, completely missing the life-giving rain that follows. The rain is here, and it is a deluge of 5D frequency, designed to cleanse, purify, and upgrade every cell in your body. You have already been feeling the prelude to this. Let's talk about the symptoms, the signs that this energy has already recognized you as a conduit. Have you been experiencing a strange high-pitched ringing in your ears, a sound that seems to come from within rather than without? That is the sound of your energetic antenna tuning to this new frequency. Have you felt phantom vibrations in your body, a subtle buzzing or a feeling of inner electricity, especially when you are trying to rest? That is your cellular structure beginning to resonate with the incoming light codes. Your dreams have likely become hyper-vivid, deeply symbolic, perhaps even prophetic. You may be dreaming of flying, of water, of ancient temples, or having intense encounters with ancestors or guides you've never met before. These are not mere dreams. They are training simulations happening in the astral plane, preparing your consciousness for the monumental shift it is about to undergo in the physical realm. Many of you have been experiencing sudden, inexplicable waves of emotion, deep grief that seems to have no source, followed by moments of profound, heart-bursting joy. This is not instability, it is a deep energetic purge. You are crying the tears of your ancestors, releasing karmic density that has been stored in your lineage for generations to make space for the light that is anchoring within you. Do not pathologize these feelings. Honor them. They are proof that the process is working. You are a transformer, a spiritual alchemist, turning the lead of old trauma into the gold of ascended consciousness. The feeling of being an outsider, of being profoundly different, is intensifying for a reason. This 4-day portal is a convergence point for the soul family of lightworkers, starseeds and earth angels, the ones who incarnated with a divine mission. The feeling of separation you've endured is a frequency marker. It has kept your energy field pristine, preventing you from being fully assimilated into the low-density consciousness of the matrix. Now that frequency marker is acting like a homing beacon. Energetically, you are being drawn into a grid of light with your true soul kin. You might not meet them physically in these 4 days, but you will feel them. You may have a sudden overwhelming urge to reach out to someone you haven't spoken to in years, only to find they were thinking of you at the same exact moment. You may find that strangers smile at you with a look of deep recognition in their eyes. This is the sacred network activating. You are not alone, and you were never meant to walk this path by yourself. These 4 days are about recognizing the invisible threads of connection that bind the chosen ones together across space and time. The loneliness was a necessary part of your incubation, but that phase is now coming to a dramatic and final close. You are being called to assemble energetically first, to anchor this new 5D template for all of humanity. This is why the next 96 hours require your absolute, undivided presence. The universe is testing your mastery. It is observing whether you will react to the world from your old programming or respond to it from your newly activated divine consciousness. You will be presented with triggers, old situations, old relationship dynamics. Old fears will likely resurface with a vengeance. They will appear as if they are happening in the external world, but they are nothing more than holographic projections from your own subconscious rising to the surface for one final opportunity to be healed and released. Caution. Engaging with drama, arguments or fear-based narratives during this window is spiritually catastrophic. It is like trying to install a beautiful new software update on a computer riddled with viruses. The energy is too potent. Any decision made from a place of fear, lack or anger will be amplified 1,000-fold and will crystallize into your reality with terrifying speed. This is a time for radical discernment. It is a time to go silent, to retreat from the noise of the world, to unplug from the media, and to disconnect from anyone or anything that drains your life force. Your energy is the most valuable currency you possess right now. Guard it fiercely. Treat your body as a sacred temple, your mind as a sacred altar, and your time as a sacred ceremony. The mechanics of this energy shift are rooted in a powerful astrological alignment. The Aries full moon ignited your personal will and sovereign identity, but now, the Sun in Libra is demanding that this newfound identity be integrated into the web of your relationships through balance, harmony, and justice. This is the cosmic paradox you must navigate: how to be a fully sovereign, self-actualized individual, while also existing in harmonious connection with others. And overseeing this entire process is the transformative, unyielding pressure of Pluto. Pluto is the planet of death and rebirth, of shadow and soul evolution. Its influence is forcing a confrontation with everything that is inauthentic within you and within your connections. Any relationship that is built on a foundation of codependency, manipulation, or unspoken resentments will be shaken to its core. Any career path that is not in perfect alignment with your soul's deepest truth will suddenly feel completely unbearable. This is not a punishment. It is a profound gift. The universe is lovingly and forcefully removing everything that cannot come with you into the new reality you are co-creating. Your only job is to let it go. Do not cling to the collapsing structures. Do not try to rescue what is meant to fall away. Your attachment to the past is the only thing that can keep you from ascending. Surrender is your superpower. If you are feeling this message resonate in your soul, if you can feel the truth of this warning vibrating in your bones, type "I am ready to receive" in the comments below to anchor your intention and align your energy with the incoming cosmic tide. You are declaring to the universe that you are a conscious participant in your own evolution. The physical body is the vessel for this transformation, and it is crucial that you understand how to support it. Many of you are experiencing ascension symptoms that can be confusing or even frightening. Heart palpitations or a fluttering in your chest are often not a medical issue, but the activation of your high heart chakra, the seat of unconditional love and unified consciousness. Sudden aches and pains that move around your body are energetic blockages being dislodged from your cellular memory. Extreme fatigue is a sign that your body is undergoing a massive energetic rewiring and needs deep rest to complete the process. Conversely, bursts of sleepless energy, especially between 3 and 4 a.m., are moments when the veil is thinnest and your guides are downloading critical information directly into your consciousness. Do not fight these symptoms. Work with them. Hydrate with pure water, as water is the conductor of this new electrical energy. Spend time in nature, even if it's just for a few minutes, to ground your recalibrating energy field into the crystalline grid of the earth. Eat light, high-vibration foods. Your body may suddenly reject the dense processed foods it once tolerated. This is your physical intelligence speaking to you. Listen to it. Your body knows exactly what it needs to complete this upgrade. Your job is to listen and obey its innate wisdom. Let's break down the energetic signature of each of these 4 crucial days, so you can navigate them with grace and power. October 11th is the day of the Great Unraveling. This is the day when the emotional floodgates are most likely to open. The energy of this day is designed to dissolve the hardened structures of the ego and the emotional armor you've built around your heart. You might find yourself weeping over a song, a memory, or for no discernible reason at all. Allow it. This is a sacred release of ancient pain. The primary task of this day is to surrender to your vulnerability. Do not try to be strong. Do not try to hold it all together. Your strength now lies in your ability to fall apart, to let the old you dissolve so the true you can be born. It is a day for deep feeling, for journaling, for allowing your truth to pour out of you without judgment. Any attempt to suppress the emotions of this day will cause them to become trapped in your energy field, creating blockages that will manifest as physical or emotional challenges later on. Today your tears are liquid light, purifying your soul. October 12th is the day of the sacred silence. After the emotional purge of the previous day, a profound stillness will begin to descend. This is the day when the cosmic downloads are at their most potent. Your mission on this day is to create a space of deep, intentional silence. This is not a day for idle chatter, for scrolling through social media, or for distracting yourself with noise. The universe is whispering the secrets of your destiny to you, but you can only hear them in the quiet spaces between your thoughts. Meditate, sit in nature and simply listen. Pay attention to the subtle signs and synchronicities that will be everywhere. A feather falling at your feet, a specific number sequence appearing repeatedly, a chance encounter with an animal. These are not coincidences. They are love letters from the divine, affirming that you are on the right path. This is the day to ask your biggest questions. Hold a question in your heart: what is my next step, or what do I need to release, and then let it go. The answer will not come through intellectual force, but as a gentle, intuitive knowing that arises from the stillness within. The silence is not empty, it is full of answers. This entire 4-day process is akin to a sacred spiritual initiation that ancient mystery schools would have guided adepts through over a period of years. You are completing this process in a condensed, accelerated time frame because your soul was deemed ready and because humanity is running out of time. You are the vanguard, the first wave of ascended beings who must anchor the new paradigm. It is a tremendous responsibility, but it is also your greatest joy and your ultimate purpose for being on Earth at this time. The feeling of pressure you are under is the pressure of a diamond being formed. The heat you are feeling is the fire of the alchemist's forge, purifying your essence. Nothing that is happening is by accident. You are being perfectly and divinely guided through a metamorphosis. The caterpillar has no intellectual understanding of the butterfly it is destined to become. It only knows that it must surrender to the darkness of the chrysalis, trusting in a process it cannot comprehend. You are in the chrysalis now. Trust the process. The magnificent wings you are about to unfurl will be more beautiful and powerful than anything you can currently imagine. The old world is dissolving, but you are not dissolving with it. You are the architect and the builder of the new world that is being born from its ashes. You have walked through the crucible of the first 2 days. You have bravely faced the great unraveling of October 11th, allowing the sacred tears to cleanse the deepest chambers of your heart. You have honored the profound stillness of the sacred silence on October 12th, creating the space for the celestial whispers and divine downloads to penetrate your consciousness. Do not for one moment underestimate the magnitude of what you have already accomplished. In those 48 hours, you have done more spiritual work than many souls achieve in 100 lifetimes. You have purged ancestral trauma and received light codes that hold the blueprint for a new earth. You have laid the foundation, but now, the most intricate and delicate phase of this 4-day initiation begins. What happens next, on October 13th and 14th, is the divine alchemy that turns raw energetic potential into embodied living mastery. The downloads you received in the silence must now be integrated into your very biology, your neurology, your DNA. This is where the light becomes flesh. This is where the chosen one ceases to be a mere receiver of cosmic energy and becomes a living, breathing generator of it. Prepare yourself, for the intensity is about to shift from the emotional and the ethereal to the deeply physical and existential. Let us now turn our full attention to the pivotal energy of October 13th, the day of quantum integration. This day carries a vibration unlike any other. It is the liminal space, the sacred pause between the in-breath of reception and the out-breath of expression. On this day you are the chrysalis. The light codes you downloaded are not simply being stored in your mind or your energy field, they are being actively woven into the double helix of your DNA, activating the so-called junk DNA that scientists have never understood. This is the dormant, crystalline, multi-dimensional genetic material that holds your starseed heritage, your divine abilities, and your soul's complete history. The integration process is a cellular-level event, a complete system overhaul. This is why the physical symptoms may become profoundly strange and disorienting on this day. You may experience moments of intense dizziness or vertigo, a feeling that the room is tilting or that you are not securely anchored to the ground. This is your Merkaba, your personal light body vehicle, powering up and beginning to spin at a higher velocity, which can temporarily disrupt your inner equilibrium. You might also experience strange neurological phenomena, flashes of light in your peripheral vision, seeing geometric patterns with your eyes closed, or moments of profound memory lapse where you forget a common word or what you were doing just a moment ago. Do not be alarmed. These are not signs of malfunction, they are signs of a profound upgrade. Your brain is being rewired from a binary linear processor into a quantum multidimensional receiver. You are literally experiencing glitches in the old matrix programming as it is being overwritten by the new 5D operating system. The most significant aspect of the day of quantum integration is its effect on your perception of time and reality. On this day you will feel as though you are living in multiple timelines at once. You may have vivid daydreams or flashes of memory from a past life, or you may receive a sudden crystal-clear vision of a potential future. This is because the veils between past, present, and future are dissolving. You are being given a glimpse into the quantum field, the ocean of infinite possibility where all timelines exist simultaneously. This is a divine gift, but it comes with a profound responsibility. Every single thought, every word, every feeling you generate on October 13th is a powerful command that collapses the quantum wave of potential into a singular, manifest reality. This is the day of conscious timeline jumping. If you allow your mind to dwell in fear, worry, or resentment, you are casting a powerful vote to anchor yourself in a timeline of struggle and limitation. If, however, you can hold your focus with unwavering faith on a reality of love, abundance, and sovereign freedom, you will make a quantum leap onto that higher timeline, and the bridge to your old reality will dissolve behind you. The universe is giving you the keys to the kingdom. Your focus is the key. Your feeling is the fuel. Choose wisely, for the reality you choose on this day will solidify with breathtaking speed. Your inner world is no longer a private rehearsal. It is the direct cause, the command center from which your outer world is being projected into being. Do not allow a single negative thought to take root in the fertile soil of your mind today. Be a ruthless guardian at the gate of your consciousness. The practical guidance for October 13th is centered on one word: embodiment. This is not a day for intense mental activity, for making complex plans, or for trying to intellectually figure everything out. The mind cannot comprehend the scale of this upgrade. It will only interfere with the process. Your wisdom today lies in your body. Your body is the alchemical vessel where this transformation is occurring, and you must honor its needs above all else. Gentle, flowing movement is highly recommended. Practices like Tai Chi, Qigong, or intuitive stretching help to circulate the new energies through your meridians and prevent them from stagnating. Walking barefoot on the earth, a practice known as grounding or earthing, is absolutely essential. The electromagnetic field of the earth will help to stabilize your own recalibrating energy field, soothing your nervous system and anchoring the light codes into your physical form. Sound healing is also incredibly powerful on this day. Listening to high-frequency music, solfeggio tones, or even toning with your own voice can help your cells to attune to the new frequencies more harmoniously, like tuning the strings of a divine instrument. Above all, listen to the profound intelligence of your physical vessel. If you feel tired, rest. If you feel hungry, eat nourishing, living foods. If you feel the need for solitude, take it without apology. You are in the most sacred phase of your becoming. Nothing is more important than surrendering to the organic, intelligent, and miraculous process that is unfolding within you. If you are committed to navigating this quantum leap with conscious intent, if you choose the highest possible timeline for yourself and for all of humanity, take a deep breath and type "I choose the highest timeline" in the comments below. Feel the power of this declaration. You are the master of your fate, the captain of your soul. Claim your power now. Now, as we move from the delicate integration of the 13th, we arrive at the culmination of this sacred portal, October 14th, the day of divine embodiment and anchoring. This is the day you emerge from the chrysalis. The internal rewiring is largely complete, and the new, ascended version of you is ready to be born into the world. The primary energetic signature of this day is clarity. The mental fog and emotional turbulence of the preceding days will lift, replaced by a profound sense of peace, purpose, and inner knowing. You will wake up on this day feeling more yourself than you have ever felt in your entire life. It is a feeling of coming home, of finally settling into your own skin, of recognizing the divine being in the mirror with love and acceptance. Your senses will be heightened. Colors may seem more vibrant, sounds more crisp, food more flavorful. You will feel a deep, palpable connection to the life force that flows through all things, the trees, the animals, the very air you breathe. This is the first taste of what it is like to live fully in 5D consciousness, not as a temporary spiritual experience, but as your new baseline reality. This is the gift. This is the promise that has been fulfilled. However, this newfound clarity and high-frequency state will also create a stark contrast with the unawakened world around you. As you step out into the world on October 14th, the density, the fear, and the unconsciousness of the 3D matrix will feel more jarring and dissonant than ever before. Conversations that once seemed normal will now feel painfully superficial. Environments that you once tolerated will suddenly feel energetically suffocating. This is not a judgment, it is a simple matter of vibrational physics. You have raised your frequency so significantly that you are no longer a match for lower density realities. This is a critical moment of choice and discernment. The temptation may be to shrink, to dim your light, to pretend to be the person you were before in order to fit in and avoid making others uncomfortable. You must resist this temptation with every fiber of your being. To dim your light now would be a betrayal of your soul and a disservice to the world. You have been upgraded for a reason. Your light is needed. Your clarity is needed. Your courage is needed. Your courage is needed. This is the day you must anchor your new frequency into the physical world through conscious, intentional action. Anchoring your light is not a complex process. It can be as simple as speaking a truth you have been holding back, setting a firm but loving boundary with someone who drains your energy, or taking the very first small step toward a creative project that your soul has been calling you to begin. The act itself is less important than the intention behind it. The universe is waiting for a physical signal, a tangible demonstration that you accept and embody your new level of consciousness. This act, no matter how small, is a powerful declaration to the cosmos. I am this new being. This is who I am now. When you make this declaration through action, the universe will rush in to support you in ways that will astound you. Synchronicities will accelerate. The right people, the right resources, the right opportunities will begin to flow into your life with miraculous ease. This is the law of resonance in action. By anchoring your new vibration in the physical world, you become a powerful magnet for everything and everyone that resonates with that same high frequency. You are no longer chasing your dreams. You are allowing your reality to crystallize around the truth of who you have become. This is not for everyone. It's for the chosen who are ready to change their reality. I released a members-only deep briefing called Warning All Chosen Ones. Watch this before new moon of the 21st of October 2025. This will change everything. In that video, I reveal the exact activations and protections you must do. Click the description link or the pinned comment and watch it before the energy lands. If you skip this window, you may never get this same upgrade. Be prepared also for what is known as the echo test. Sometime on the 14th or in the days immediately following, the universe will likely present you with a final, low-intensity version of an old challenge or trigger. It may be an old insecurity flaring up, an old argument trying to reignite, or an old temptation reappearing in a new form. This is not a sign that you have failed or that the transformation didn't work. It is the exact opposite. It is your final exam. The universe is simply asking, have you truly learned the lesson? Have you truly embodied this new consciousness? When this echo test appears, your task is not to engage it with struggle or fear. Your task is to see it, to recognize it for the illusion that it is, and to respond to it from your new higher state of awareness. You will find that the old trigger has lost its power over you. You can observe it with detachment, bless it with love, and choose a different response. When you pass this test, the old pattern is dissolved from your karmic field forever. You have graduated. You have proven your mastery, and the universe will now open doors for you that you never even knew existed. This entire 4-day journey is a microcosm of the grand planetary ascension. What you are experiencing on a personal level, humanity is destined to experience on a collective level. You, the chosen ones, are the pathfinders, the pioneers of consciousness, who are forging the trail for others to follow. Your courage to face your shadows, your willingness to surrender to the unknown, and your commitment to embodying your divine truth creates a resonant field, a vibrational template that makes it easier for every other soul on the planet to awaken. Do not think for a moment that your personal journey is merely personal. It is a profound act of planetary service. Every fear you transmute, every limitation you transcend, every ounce of light you anchor sends ripples of healing and liberation throughout the entire collective consciousness. You are the acupuncturists of Gaia, placed at strategic points on the planetary grid to anchor the frequencies that will heal and rebalance the whole. The pressure you feel is immense because the mission you accepted is monumental. But the divine grace that is supporting you is even greater. You are held, you are guided, and you are deeply, profoundly loved. This period also requires a deep understanding of what can only be called divine subtraction. As your frequency solidifies at this new higher level, the universal law of resonance dictates that anything of a lower vibration must naturally fall away from your reality. This can be the most challenging and painful part of the post-integration process. Relationships that are not based on soul-level truth may suddenly and irrevocably end. A career that has been a source of security but not fulfillment may dissolve overnight. Friendships that were based on shared trauma rather than shared growth may quietly fade away. It is crucial that you do not perceive these endings as losses. They are not. They are clearings. They are the sacred act of the universe making space in your life for what is truly meant for you. To cling to these dissolving structures out of fear or sentimentality is to anchor yourself to a sinking ship. You must have the courage to release the good in order to make room for the magnificent. Trust that any person, place, or situation that leaves your life after this portal is doing so by divine design, for your highest good and for theirs. Grieve the ending if you must, but do not resist the clearing. The void that is created will not remain empty for long. It is a vacuum that the universe will rush to fill with blessings that are in perfect alignment with the new, ascended you. To fully embrace this clearing process, to give the universe your explicit permission to remove what no longer serves, find a moment of quiet and type "I release" and "I allow" in the comments. This is a powerful prayer of surrender, signaling your trust in the divine intelligence that is orchestrating your life. Finally, let's speak about the magnificent new gifts that will begin to blossom within you in the aftermath of this portal. Your intuitive and psychic abilities will be amplified to a degree that may be startling at first. Your clairsentience, the ability to feel the emotions and energy of others, will become so sharp that you will need to learn new techniques for energetic hygiene and shielding. Your clairvoyance, the ability to see beyond the physical veil, may manifest as vivid inner visions, prophetic dreams, or even seeing auras and energy fields around people and plants. Your clairaudience, the ability to hear divine guidance, may come through as a clear, loving voice in your mind, or as messages you overhear in songs or conversations that are meant just for you. These are not fantasies. This is your natural birthright state of being as a multi-dimensional human. The upgrade you have just undergone has cleared the static from your energetic channels and switched these abilities back on. Your task now is to learn to trust these new senses, to hone them, and to use them in service to your own highest path and the good of all. You are becoming the oracle. You are becoming the healer. You are becoming the visionary. Everything you have been seeking outside of yourself, guidance, validation, wisdom, love, you will now find springing forth from the infinite well of your own being. This 4-day portal was not about adding something to you that you did not have. It was about stripping away everything that was not you, so that the divine, magnificent, and infinitely powerful truth of who you have always been could finally be revealed. The journey ahead will be one of discovery, of learning the full extent of your own power, and of co-creating a new reality of heaven on earth. One conscious choice, one loving thought, one courageous action at a time. The initiation is complete. The real journey has just begun. You have made it through the eye of the needle. The 4-day portal of October 11th through 14th is now a memory, but it is a living memory, an energetic event that has been indelibly inscribed upon your very soul. You have crossed a threshold from which there is no return. Do not be surprised if you feel a profound sense of disorientation, a spiritual vertigo, as if you have been reborn into a world that looks familiar but feels fundamentally, irrevocably different. This is because you are different, and therefore the world you perceive is different. The initiation is complete, but the integration, the process of learning to live as this new, ascended being in a world that has not yet caught up, is the next great chapter of your divine journey. This phase requires a new level of wisdom, a radical self-awareness, and a form of spiritual athleticism that you are now perfectly equipped to master. What we are about to discuss is the practical, boots-on-the-ground user manual for the newly activated 5D human operating system. This is not theory. This is your new reality. Listen with your heart, for your mind may struggle to grasp the sheer magnitude of the changes that have taken place within your consciousness and your very biology. This is urgent. Do not skip this. Watch the members-only briefing. Warning all chosen ones. Watch this before new moon of the 21st of October 2025. This will change everything. I reveal the activations and protections you must do before the spiritual energy shifts. Click the link in the description or the pinned comment now. This window won't wait. The first and most immediate challenge you will face is what can be termed the Great Dissonance. As your senses continue to recalibrate to the higher frequencies of the 5th dimension, your perception of the 3rd dimensional world will become intensely, and at times painfully, acute. You will begin to experience the dense, fear-based reality of the collective matrix not as a solid, objective truth, but as a chaotic, low-frequency broadcast of noise. The relentless chatter of fear from news outlets, the superficiality of conversations based on ego and materialism, the jarring, frantic energy of crowded public spaces, all of it will feel like nails on the chalkboard of your soul. This is not you becoming judgmental or superior. It is the natural consequence of a finely tuned instrument being exposed to a cacophony of discordant sounds. Your energy field, now crystalline and highly sensitive, can no longer tolerate the static of inauthenticity. You will feel the unspoken emotions of others, you will perceive the hidden agendas behind their words, and you will sense the energetic imprint of fear or love on physical objects and environments. This is your clairsentience coming online in full force, and it can be overwhelming until you learn to manage it. The key to navigating this great dissonance is to understand that you are now a sovereign energetic being. You are no longer a sponge, helplessly soaking up the energies around you. You are a generator, a sun, emanating a frequency that can influence and transform the environment. Your primary task is to maintain the integrity of your own vibrational field. This requires conscious and deliberate practice. Learn to create an energetic bubble of light around you each morning, a semi-permeable shield that allows love to flow in and out, but repels and neutralizes lower density energies like fear, anger, and jealousy. You create this shield not through force, but through intention. Simply visualize a sphere of brilliant golden white light surrounding your entire body, and state the intention: only energies of the highest divine love may enter my field. All else is returned to sender, transmuted and purified. Furthermore, you must become ruthless in your discernment about where you place your physical body and who you share your precious time with. Your desire to save or fix everyone must be tempered with the wisdom that you cannot lift anyone up by allowing them to pull you down. Your greatest service now is to hold your own frequency steady. By simply being a beacon of peace in a world of chaos, you provide an anchor of light for others to find their own way. Do not underestimate the power of your serene presence. It is a silent, revolutionary act. The second profound change you must integrate is the collapse of linear time and the dawn of instantaneous manifestation. In the old 3D paradigm, the process of creation was slow and laborious. It followed a linear sequence. You had a thought, which generated an emotion, which led to sustained action over a period of time, which eventually, if all conditions were met, produced a physical result. There was a significant time lag, a buffer that gave you space to entertain negative thoughts or doubts without them immediately crashing into your reality. Chosen ones, that buffer is now gone. You have graduated to the realm of 5D quantum creation, where the distance between your inner world and your outer world is collapsing to zero. Your consciousness is now a supremely powerful transmission tower, and the universe is a quantum mirror, reflecting your dominant state of being back to you with breathtaking speed and precision. What you think, and more importantly, what you feel at any given moment, is the direct command that is shaping the reality you will experience in the next moment. This is the ultimate freedom and the ultimate responsibility. This is why the practice of mental and emotional hygiene is no longer a spiritual luxury. It is an absolute necessity for survival and thriving in this new energy. A stray thought of fear about lack of money, if held for even a few seconds, can now ripple out and manifest as an unexpected bill or a lost opportunity. A moment of resentment towards another can create an energetic blockage that manifests as a physical ache or a technological glitch. Conversely, a moment of pure heartfelt gratitude for the abundance you already have can open the floodgates for unforeseen miracles and blessings to pour into your life. You are now a Jedi in training, learning to master the force of your own consciousness. You must become the vigilant observer of your thoughts, catching the negative ones before they can gather momentum and consciously choosing to replace them with thoughts that align with the reality you wish to create. This is not about toxic positivity or denying your feelings. It is about acknowledging a lower vibrational feeling, thanking it for the information it is providing, and then deliberately choosing to pivot your focus and your feeling state to a higher frequency. The art of manifestation is no longer about what you do, it is about who you are being from moment to moment. Your state of being is the cause, the physical world is the effect. If you are ready to claim your power as the master creator of your reality, to take full responsibility for the world you are building with your focus and your heart, state this powerful affirmation in the comments. I am a conscious creator. By typing these words, you are sending a clear signal to the universe that you are ready to wield your divine power with wisdom and love. The third area of radical transformation is your physical body. Your body is not the dense, purely material vehicle you were taught it was. It is a sophisticated, crystalline, biological supercomputer, a divine barometer that is constantly processing energetic information and providing you with feedback. In the wake of this portal, your body's intelligence has been fully activated. It is now your most reliable and trustworthy guide, and you must learn to listen to its subtle language. The so-called Ascension symptoms will continue as your body purges the last vestiges of density and fully anchors the new light codes. You may experience what is known as the Ascension flu-like symptoms without an actual virus, as your body uses its immune system to clear out old energetic toxins. You may have strange cravings for specific foods. These are not random whims, but your body telling you exactly which nutrients and minerals it needs to rebuild its crystalline structure. Many of you will find that your body spontaneously begins to reject dense, low-vibration foods. Meat, processed sugar, heavy dairy, and alcohol may suddenly become intolerable, causing digestive distress or energetic sluggishness. This is your body's way of saying, I can no longer run high-frequency software on low-grade fuel. Listen to it. Gravitate towards living, light-filled foods, organic fruits and vegetables, pure water, nuts and seeds. You are not just eating for sustenance, you are eating to build your light body. Your sleep patterns will also undergo a revolutionary shift. The old 3D model of a solid 8-hour block of sleep is becoming obsolete for highly activated beings. Many of you will naturally shift to a biphasic or polyphasic sleep pattern, sleeping for a few hours, waking up for a period of profound clarity and creativity in the middle of the night, often between 1 a.m. and 4 a.m., and then returning to sleep. This sacred pause in the night is when the veil between dimensions is at its thinnest. It is a potent time for meditation, journaling, receiving divine inspiration, and even consciously engaging in astral travel. Do not view this as insomnia or a sleep disorder. Reframe it as your new natural rhythm for multidimensional living. Your dream life will also become a rich and vital source of guidance and learning. You will have more lucid dreams, where you are aware that you are dreaming and can consciously participate. You will have teaching dreams, where your guides and higher self will take you to celestial classrooms to learn spiritual truths. Pay close attention to your dreams upon waking. Keep a journal by your bed and write them down immediately, as the wisdom they contain is a direct communication from your soul, tailored specifically for your current path of growth. Your body is no longer just a vehicle for your consciousness in the waking world. It is your temple, your oracle, and your gateway to the stars. The fourth faculty you must now master is the art of reading the new language of the universe. The language of synchronicity. In the old world, synchronicities were seen as charming coincidences or happy accidents. In your new reality, they are the primary method of communication from your higher self and the divine intelligence of the cosmos. They are the cosmic breadcrumbs, the divine GPS, guiding you step by step along your highest path. To ignore them is to choose to navigate blindfolded. These signs will come in many forms, and you must train your perception to recognize them. Repeating number sequences 1111, 222, 333, 444 are no longer just a cute nod from your angels. They are vibrational markers, digital confirmation codes from the universe. 1111 is an activation code, a sign that your thoughts are manifesting instantly, and a call to be hyper-aware of your focus. 222 is an affirmation that you are in the right place at the right time, and to trust the process of unfolding. 333 is a sign that your ascended masters and guides are surrounding you, offering their support and assistance. 444 is a signal of protection and grounding, a reminder to anchor your energy and build a solid foundation for your dreams. Beyond numbers, the universe will speak to you through the natural world. Animal messengers will cross your path at pivotal moments, carrying specific symbolic medicine. Seeing a hawk may be a call to adopt a higher perspective. A spider may be a message about your creative power to weave your own reality. A butterfly is a direct confirmation of your profound transformation. The key is to notice what you notice, and to ask, what is the message here for me right now? You will also receive guidance through what can be called divine eavesdropping. You will overhear a conversation between strangers that contains the perfect answer to a question you were just pondering. You will turn on the radio and the lyrics of a song will speak directly to your situation. You will open a book to a random page and find the exact wisdom you need. There are no accidents. The universe is a living, breathing, conscious entity that is in constant communication with you. Your job is to shift from being a passive observer of your reality to an active, engaged listener. Keep a synchronicity journal. When you document these magical events, you amplify their energy and signal to the universe that you are paying attention, which in turn will cause the universe to send you even more clear and frequent signs. You are in a co-creative dance with the divine, and synchronicity is the music that guides your steps. To affirm your commitment to listening to this divine guidance, to following the sacred map that is being laid out before you in every moment, declare in the comments, "I trust the Sings." Feel the deep sense of peace and relief that comes from knowing you are never alone, and are always being guided. Finally, this post-portal reality is about the full activation of your divine mission. The intense inner work you have done, the purging, the recalibrating, the integrating, was not just for your own personal evolution. It was the necessary preparation for the sacred service you came to this planet to perform. In the quiet clarity that follows the storm of this shift, your soul's purpose will begin to crystallize in your awareness. For some, this will manifest as a clear call to leave a soul-crushing job and start a new career as a healer, an artist, a teacher, or a new paradigm leader. For others, the mission will be more subtle. It will be to infuse their existing life and work with their new high-frequency consciousness. You may be the light anchor in a corporate office, the beacon of peace in a chaotic family, the voice of truth in your community. Do not judge the form of your mission. The most powerful work is often done in the quietest, most unassuming ways. Your primary mission is to be the frequency of the new earth. Your very presence, when held in a state of love, peace and authenticity, has a profound transmuting effect on the collective field. You are a walking, talking acupuncture needle for Gaia. By simply being you in your highest integrity, you help to heal and rebalance the entire planetary energy grid. This is the essence of being a grid worker. Imagine a luminous, crystalline grid of light enveloping the entire planet. Every chosen one who has undergone this upgrade is a conscious node, a broadcasting point on this grid. When you experience a moment of pure joy, you send a pulse of that joyful frequency throughout the entire grid, making it easier for everyone else to access joy. When you choose love over fear, you strengthen the grid's resilience and power. When you connect with another awakened soul, you create a new, brighter line of light between 2 points, amplifying the overall luminosity of the network. Your individual state of being has a direct and measurable impact on the collective. This is why your self-care, your joy and your peace are not selfish acts. They are your most profound acts of planetary service. You are no longer just living for yourself. You are a custodian of the light, a steward of the new consciousness, an architect of the world to come. Embrace this sacred responsibility with humility and with joy. The work you do now in these crucial moments of integration will echo through eternity. You are the ones you have been waiting for. The time for waiting is over. The time for being is now. We have journeyed together through the fire of initiation and the deep waters of integration. You have navigated the tumultuous currents of the 4-day portal. You have begun to master the new physics of your 5D reality, and you have accepted the profound changes rippling through your mind, your body, and your very soul. Now we arrive at the final, most expansive and most crucial chapter of this grand unfolding, the embodiment of your divine sovereignty and the conscious co-creation of the new earth. This is where all the inner work becomes outer magic. This is where the chosen one steps fully into their power, not as a student of the universe, but as a master, a leader, and a luminous architect of a new paradigm. What comes next is not a path you are walking, it is a path you are blazing with every conscious breath and every intentional act. The training wheels are off. The final phase of your mission has begun, and the cosmos is watching with breathless anticipation to see what you will build with the infinite power that has been restored to you. The first great mastery you must now embody is the alchemy of relationships. As you continue to stabilize your frequency in this higher dimension, you will become a walking, talking vibrational anomaly in the old 3D world. Your light, your clarity, and your authenticity will act as a powerful cosmic mirror. For those who are ready to awaken, your presence will be a catalyst, a source of profound inspiration, and a comforting reminder of what is possible. They will be drawn to you like moths to a flame, seeking your wisdom and basking in the peace that emanates from your being. However, for those who are deeply invested in their egoic structures, their victim narratives, and their fear-based programming, your light will be intensely triggering. Your authenticity will illuminate their own inauthenticity. Your freedom will highlight their own self-imposed prisons. Your peace will agitate their inner chaos. They may react with confusion, envy, anger, or by attempting to pull you back down into their drama to extinguish the light that makes them so uncomfortable. This is the sacred and challenging dance of the light bearer. You must learn to navigate these interactions with the wisdom of an ascended master. This requires releasing the old spiritual trope of the martyr who sacrifices their own well-being to help others. Your mission is not to descend into the darkness to pull people out. It is to stand so firmly and brilliantly in your own light that you illuminate the path for them to find their own way out. This means mastering the art of the compassionate boundary. A boundary is not a wall you build to keep people out. It is a clear line you draw in the sand that says, I love and respect you, and I love and respect myself enough to not participate in energies, conversations, or dynamics that compromise my own vibrational integrity. You can send love from a distance. You can hold a space of compassion in your heart for another's struggle without enmeshing your energy field in that struggle. Many of the soul contracts you had with certain people, contracts to be their healer, their rescuer, or their emotional support system, were fulfilled and completed as you passed through the portal. To continue playing these old roles is to dishonor your own evolution and to enable their disempowerment. You must have the courage to love people enough to let them have their own journey, even if that journey takes them away from you. The relationships that are meant for your new reality will effortlessly rise to meet you in this higher frequency. The ones that are not will fall away, not as a punishment, but as a divine and necessary clearing. Trust this process implicitly. The second grand arena of mastery is the transmutation of lack into infinite abundance. The 3D matrix is built upon a foundational frequency of lack, scarcity, and competition. From a young age, you were programmed to believe that resources are limited, that your worth is tied to your productivity, and that you must struggle and sacrifice to earn your right to exist. This is the most insidious and powerful lie of the old paradigm. As a sovereign 5D being, you must now completely and utterly expunge this lack consciousness from your cellular memory. You exist in a quantum field of infinite potential, a loving and intelligent universe whose very nature is to expand, to create, and to generously provide. Abundance is your birthright. It is the natural state of the cosmos. Lack is an illusion, a phantom created by a fearful mind. The portal you just passed through has reconnected you to the universal flow, the divine current of well-being that is always available. Your only job now is to allow it to flow to you and through you. This requires a radical shift in your relationship with money and resources. Stop seeing money as something you have to chase, earn, or hoard. Start seeing it for what it truly is, a neutral current of energy that simply amplifies the intention and consciousness of the one who wields it. It is a symbol of the value and energy you are exchanging with the world. To attract more of it, you must focus on becoming a being of immense value. This value is not determined by how hard you work, but by how authentically you shine your unique light and share your soul's gifts. Are you a healer? Your value is in the peace you bring. Are you an artist? Your value is in the beauty and inspiration you create. Are you a parent? Your value is in the love and consciousness you pour into the next generation. When you align your daily life with your soul's true purpose and offer your gifts with a joyful and generous heart, without attachment to the outcome, you become an open channel for universal abundance to flow through you in the form of money, opportunities, and miraculous support. The key is to shift your focus from getting to giving and from lacking to gratitude. Practice the art of radical gratitude. Every morning before your feet hit the floor, find 10 things to be genuinely grateful for. Feel the emotion of that gratitude in every cell of your body. This feeling state of appreciation is the most powerful magnetic frequency you can emit. It is a declaration to the universe that you are already whole, already blessed, and already abundant, which commands the quantum field to bring you more experiences that match that vibration. You are no longer a beggar asking for scraps from the universe. You are a king or queen in your own kingdom, graciously receiving the infinite riches that have always been yours. If you are ready to shatter the illusion of lack forever and step into your divine inheritance as an infinitely abundant being, declare this truth in the comments with unwavering faith. I am a magnet for miracles and abundance. Feel the cellular shift as you claim this powerful identity. The third pillar of your new existence is the embodiment of your creative power as a reality weaver. You are not a passive observer of a predetermined reality. You are a focal point of consciousness through which source energy experiences and creates itself. You are, in the most literal sense, a god in training. The universe is not happening to you, it is happening through you, and as you. The portal has fully activated your pineal gland, your third eye, which is the physical organ of divine imagination and quantum manifestation. Your ability to visualize, to hold a clear, detailed, and feeling-rich image in your mind's eye, is your most potent creative tool. This is the technology of the new earth. What you can see in your mind and feel in your heart, you can hold in your hand. This is no longer a spiritual platitude, it is a law of quantum physics. Therefore, you must become a disciplined and visionary artist of your inner world. Dedicate time each day to the sacred practice of visualization. But this is not mere daydreaming. This is conscious, intentional reality crafting. Do not just visualize what you want to have, visualize who you want to be. See yourself moving through your day with unwavering confidence, radiant health, and profound peace. Feel the joy of living in your dream home, the fulfillment of engaging in your soul's work, the warmth of loving and harmonious relationships. Make the images so real, so vivid, that your subconscious mind cannot tell the difference between the imagined reality and the physical one. When you do this, your brain begins to forge new neural pathways, and your body begins to generate the exact biochemistry as if the experience were already happening. You are literally rewiring yourself, from the inside out, to become a vibrational match for the future you are creating. Then you must release your vision to the universe with absolute trust. Do not obsess over the how or the when. That is the job of the quantum field, which has an intelligence and a perspective far greater than your own. Your job is to hold the vision and to feel the feeling of its fulfillment. The universe's job is to orchestrate the synchronicities, the opportunities, and the perfect divine timing to bring it into form. This is the co-creative partnership. Your vision is the destination you plug into the cosmic GPS. The universe's intelligence is the flawless navigation system that will guide you there along the path of least resistance and greatest joy. This is the final, ultimate call to action. If this entire message, this 4-part journey, has resonated with the deepest truth of your soul, if you feel the fire of your own divinity ignited within you, and if you are ready to step fully into your mission as a co-creator of the new earth, then let us anchor this powerful collective intention. In the comments below, type the 3 most powerful words you can declare: I am here. This is not just a statement of presence, it is your soul's resounding yes to your mission. It is a declaration of your readiness. It is a commitment to your power. It is an activation of your destiny. As you type these words, feel the entire universe, your guides, your ancestors, and your entire soul family rising up to meet you, to support you, and to celebrate your magnificent return to the truth of who you are. The journey has been long, but you have arrived. We are all here, and together, we will change the world. Remember to subscribe and to share this message with anyone else who you feel is part of this great awakening. You are a divine messenger, and by sharing this light, you amplify it 1,000-fold. Go now, and be the miracle you were born to be.